What's going on, guys? Twin coming at you with another MLB The Show 19 news video. On your screen, you can see the official developer content stream and GameStop Monday schedule. It has February as well as March. And if you're just here for the schedule to see what's on what days, go ahead and pause it. I'm going to go through date by date and kind of just talk about each thing individually and real quick go over exactly what the streams are, where to find them, and what the GameStop Mondays are, and then talk about each date individually. If you guys are excited for MLB 19, definitely leave a like on this video, subscribe for more MLB videos, and comment down below the thing you're most excited for from this content schedule. I'm gonna give mine after going through this entire list. So for the GameStop Mondays, I believe there was one this past Monday and it got posted on Twitter. And in the past, like last year, they posted them on Twitter, I believe, as well as YouTube. So I'd assume they're going to post these ones on YouTube. Not 100% sure, though. I think you can definitely find them on Twitter. And myself probably and a lot of other guys most likely will be talking about and breaking down each GameStop Monday video after they come out every single Monday. So stay tuned for that. They pretty much go over something new about MLB The Show 19. The first one that happened a couple days ago, I think they went through the Gone Yard edition for MLB The Show 19 and what you get in that at GameStop. It's a GameStop exclusive this year, and there's no details for what each GameStop Monday will be on this list, so we just kind of get surprised every Monday, which I like. It's fun getting a video and not knowing exactly what to expect. I think if we had to guess, they might be centered around either the Twitch stream from the previous or that same week and just the upcoming or the previous Twitch streams, but you never know. And they're pretty much just videos that go over something that's going to be in MLB The Show 19 and just go into a little bit more detail about it. Now the dev streams, the developer streams over on Twitch, this is where you get probably the majority of the new information. You can ask questions, there's giveaways, there's just a lot of stuff. You're seeing actual developers of MLB The Show talking about MLB The Show. It's awesome. And they start at 3 p.m. Pacific. That's going to be 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern. I think last year they started at 2 p.m. PST, so they're an hour later, it appears, this year. And those are going to have the little Twitch icon by their name on this content schedule. You see that little purple and white thing. If you look at the bottom right, there's a channel name, and next to the channel name is the logo to look for here on this schedule next to the dates. One thing that I want to point out, though, is on the 14th, it looks like we might have two streams, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. both on the 14th, so stay tuned for that. It looks like we might have two streams. We're gonna go talk about that here in just a second. Like I said, though, these developer streams are on Twitch. It looks like they start at 3 p.m. PST every time except for what we saw, and it's gonna be at Sony San Diego Studio on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sony San Diego Studio. I'm gonna try to put a link to that down in the description in case you guys want to come back to this video and click on that link when the time comes. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the first date, February 7th, there's no Twitch logo, but it's not a GameStop Monday. The 7th is, I believe, Thursday, right? You know, it's not a Monday. So I'm interested to see what that actually is, if it's going to be a video that SDS posts themselves or what. But I assume it's just going to be them kind of talking a little bit more about the gameplay trailer. Not 100% sure, though, just because it doesn't have that Twitch logo next to the date, so I don't think there's a Twitch stream that day. And then on the 11th, we have, I think, the first official GameStop Monday, at least the one here on this content schedule. Like I said, for all the GameStop Mondays, we don't know what they're going to be about. They could be about the previous stream, the upcoming stream, or not have anything to do with it. I would guess it would probably be about the previous or upcoming streams, though, just kind of to give some more details or kind of get you ready for the upcoming developer stream real quick, because I kind of want to talk about the Twitch streams on their own and just go back to back, talk about each one. The GameStop Mondays, if you look at the calendar, there's one on the 11th of February, the 18th, and the 25th, and then you get to March there on the 4th, the 11th, and then the 18th. Those are going to be your GameStop Mondays. The 18th, it looks like there's a developer stream as well, in addition to that GameStop Monday, that final GameStop Monday. Now, going back to February 14th, it looks like we're going to have our first round of developer streams. It looks like there's 2 streams. At 11 a.m. PST, it says, Flash the Leather with Overhaul Defensive Intelligence in gameplay, player differentiation improvement suite, defensive efficiency, situational awareness 2.0, player attributes mean more on defense, and more ... So if you guys watched the gameplay trailer, which I assume everyone watching this probably has, we saw in the trailer Max Muncy, instead of laying a ball, knocking down a ball, recovering, and making the play. So this appears it's going to be about defense, and Mark Trumbo making a bad read on the ball in the trailer. I'm excited to hear them talk more about defense and go into depth, kind of elaborate on things that we saw in the trailer. And just based on the writing here, it makes me think defense is going to be good. Defense obviously has had its issues, and I'm really excited to see this stream, hear what they have to say, and then, of course, get my hands on MLB 19 and actually see what the defense is like for myself. If we look at the fine text for the stream, player differentiation, improvement suite, differentiation, being able to tell players apart, whatever, it's been improved. I want to know exactly what this is. If you guys have speculation or thoughts on any of this, or I don't seem to understand it, like maybe this one, definitely let me know down in the comment section below, because that's bound to happen. And this differentiation, I'm thinking maybe it's going to be easier to tell what player you are, or something like that. I really don't know. I can't really picture in my head, so I need your guys' help on this one down in the comments. Defensive efficiency, fielder is going to be more efficient, your defense is going to be more efficient. I think we saw that in the trailer. Dansby Swanson tagging and throwing home right away. That was awesome. I think that kind of adds to situational awareness 2.0. It's continuing to be improved year to year, which I think is awesome. Player attributes mean more on defense. I'm excited for this. I'm really excited because I feel like people just forget about defense. You know, you put someone with common fielding in the field and they have trouble making a play, you get mad, you know. I do it too. I'm not like trying to single anyone out or anything. I do the same thing. So I'm excited for defense ratings to really matter, but then help myself learn why. You know, I make a bad play and I'm like, oh, that guy is common fielding. Or in a BR draft, maybe I should draft a shortstop or a second baseman or a third baseman or something that has better fielding. I'm definitely excited to see all the defensive improvements this year. Then at 3 p.m. Pacific time, it says hitting advancements in the Show 19 have increased the significance of user skill and player tools. The fine text says player attributes rebalancing, hitting and pitching improvements, PCI accuracy, bunting, closed alpha learnings, and more. So biggest thing, just looking at this, hitting advancements in the Show 19 have increased the significance of user skill and player tools. I assume player tools, it means, you know, PCI placement, stuff like that. And it just seems like the user skill is going to matter a little bit more than it did in MLB 18, which I think is going to be really cool. I think will add to the skill gap and just overall competitiveness of the game. I'm excited about the player attributes rebalancing because I don't know if this is exactly what it's talking about, but power was the meta in MLB 18. You know, power was the biggest thing. I think this more means maybe how a player's attributes will be and how they vary from player to player, stuff like that, how they determine who has what level for which attribute, things like that. But I'm just excited to hear more about it, and it's cool to see them reworking things. Hitting and pitching, obviously it's going to need improvements every single year. They're never going to have it perfect. That just does not happen with any video game, and I'm really excited to see what has changed with hitting and pitching and comparing that to what they learned from the closed alpha. Also, final things, PCI accuracy, bunting. It's going to be cool to see what that actually means, especially for bunting. You know, they wrote bunting, they didn't say any more about that, so I'm excited to see what's actually changed with bunting, and PCI accuracy, what has changed with that. So I'm really excited. It's always fun to learn how they're improving the game. Then on February 21st, it looks like we have the Road to the Show developer stream. It says, define who you are as a player and teammate as you chase the big league dream in Road to the Show. I love that. Define who you are. I love, because it makes it seem like a story. It makes it seem immersive, and I just love getting immersed into a video game, and just those words, define who you are as a player, really makes me think that they care about me creating a story and progressing as my Road to the Show player. So just reading that gets me excited. I've learned not to guess what those stars mean, because I don't think it's ever the actual amount of letters. You know, if you count the stars, I don't think that's going to match up perfectly with whatever that word is. So there's a blank word. We don't know what that is. You could guess, but I feel like it would be really hard to guess in this situation. Playable training. We saw that in the trailer. There was the mini game type thing, the bench pressing, and I'm excited to see what other playable training options they have. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know down in the comments. I feel like there's just so many different things, because I feel like there's so many different ways players actually train, and I'm excited to see all the options that we have. Personality growth and relationships. So we saw personality, it kind of went along with the perks tree that we saw. It said personality in the bottom right on that, and I'm excited to learn more about the personality growth and see if it does have to do with the captain, Maverick, Heart and Soul, and I think Lightning Rod was the other one. So I'm excited to see more about the personality growth, and especially relationships too. Like, if I can build or break relationships in Road to the Show, I feel like that'd be awesome. And just see what role that does play in Road to the Show, because I feel like relationships would help me get immersed, help add to the story. If I wanted to be a hated player and not be liked by my teammates or the other team, you know, could I do that? I'm really excited to see how the relationships play out. Could I make my coach hate me? And want to trade me, stuff like that. I'm really excited to see what they decide to do and to what extent they have those relationships in the game. And then the final thing, I'm excited to see this: archetypes retooled and more. Obviously more. I'm excited about that, but archetypes retooled, what does that mean? Archetypes, I think, are a cool concept, but I by no means thought they were perfect in MLB 18. So I'm interested to see how exactly and what exactly that means, but how exactly they retooled the archetypes. The final dev stream of February is on the 28th. A brand new game mode, moments, Diamond Dynasty paradigm shift, multiple lineups, conquest challenges, quality of life improvements, and more. So just looking at that, I assumed it was only about moments, but this seems to be like it's going to be about Diamond Dynasty as well. Diamond Dynasty paradigm shift. The definition of paradigm is a typical example or pattern of something, a model. So are they shifting the model of Diamond Dynasty? What does that mean? What do you guys think that means? Diamond Dynasty paradigm shift. Multiple lineups. That's awesome. That got confirmed in the GameStop video. I'm pretty sure that that I'll be including in my everything we need to know, or everything we know so far about MLB The Show 19. Multiple lineups. I know people have been wanting that. I've been wanting that for years and years and years, and it's awesome to see that it's actually going to be in the game. Conquest challenges. So in the gameplay trailer, there was a Conquest appearing board. I'm assuming it was Conquest. Conquest is the only thing that's ever looked like that, and it was in the shape of 19. So I'm wondering if these challenges are different boards. You know, maybe they'll have the traditional one, but then they'll have other boards, bigger and smaller, for you to do and maybe get different rewards. So that's cool to see. Quality of life improvements, that's awesome. Just making the game better. Little things, I would assume. I'm interested to see what the quality of life improvements actually are. I know multiple lineups, that is a quality of life improvement in itself, but I'm excited to learn more about the quality of life improvements. Next up, the first developer stream of March is on March 7th. Brand new game mode, again a second new game mode, March to October. Then in the fine print it says presentation / commentary improvements, blank blank joins the broadcast crew. Yo, let me know down in the comment section below who you think that could be. So there's Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. I hope I'm not getting that wrong, man. I would sound so stupid if I am. Let me know who you think could be joining the broadcast crew in MLB The Show 19. I'm interested to hear and research who it could possibly be. Maybe try to match up those stars, see if they actually match up a name. I don't think they have in previous years, but maybe they do this year. Who knows? But definitely leave your guesses down in that comment section. And franchise mode update. Contract extension. So first of all, new mode, March to October. That sounds exciting. Just in itself, it sounds exciting. I'm interested to hear more about that, learn more about the new mode. Presentation and commentary improvements, that's always awesome. It seems like every year they get better. I definitely like that they changed from the original people, and I like that they're introducing new faces to the broadcast crew, and I'm interested to see who it actually is. And then finally, franchise mode update, contract extensions. I saw Frisk tweeting about this a little bit, saying he hopes that's not the only new thing from franchise this year, and I hope so as well. I'm not a huge franchise guy, but I know there's a lot of franchise guys out there, and I'm interested to see if that is the only thing, and if it's not, what the other new things are. But I'm excited to just nonetheless learn more about franchise mode and any changes or improvements they might have made in MLB The Show 19. So on the 14th of March, we have Diamond Dynasty content preview and Legends attributes reveal. I'm excited for that. Another wave of Legends steps into the spotlight and new flashbacks. That's going to be exciting. So I'm assuming they're going to reveal some of those new flashbacks, and then obviously they always reveal new legends in these developer streams. So starting off, Diamond Dynasty content preview. Personally, I do not want to see Immortals. I don't know about you guys. I thought they were an amazing concept. It was a cool one-time thing. Bam, we got it done. The best of all time. Now go back to how it was in like 16 and 17. That's kind of what I want. So I'm interested to see if Immortals are going to be mentioned at all. If they say, hey, they're in the game, or hey, they're not in the game, or if they're even mentioned in this developer stream. I'm interested to see what they have for a preview for the content, if they have like a set schedule, a set plan, anything like that. I'm excited to see how they plan to do content. The content team I know is amazing at San Diego Studio, and I just think the content got a little bit overshadowed by Immortals in 18. You go back to 17, 16, and the content was just amazing. So I'm excited to see how it's going to be in 19, and I'm excited for this preview. The legend attributes. I want to see Willie Mays. I want to see Willie Mays and see his best card. Please just show me his best card in the game during that stream, and I'll be happy, honestly. And then just obviously seeing the other legends and then the new flashbacks as well. Then on the 18th, there appears to be a stream along with the GameStop Monday. It doesn't really say anything, so I'm not 100% sure what that stream will be for. Maybe just a Q&A, who knows. And then on the 20th of March, 6 days I believe before the game comes out, there's the final stream, and it's what they do every year, the MLB The Show developer tournament. Go Ramon. I hope Ramon wins if he does play in it. And I'm excited, man. It's going to be fun, and I feel like this is going to go by slow these next however many days, 40, whatever, I think at the time of recording this. But it's going to go fast at the same time, and I think these streams and GameStop Mondays are going to help it go fast. One thing that I do want to point out in the bottom right, schedule is tentative and subject to change. These could happen. They cannot happen. More than likely, most of these will happen, but just to let you guys know, there could always be changes to the schedule, and if that happens, I will definitely try to let you guys know. I'm excited. I'm sorry if this video was long. My throat is kind of hurting at the end of it, and I talked more than I expected to talk during it. I don't know how long this video is. I have to go back and edit it, but I'm sorry if it ended up being on the longer side. This got me excited. I legitimately had not looked at this yet. I was looking at this for the first time with you guys, and there was a lot of stuff. Someone's joining the broadcast crew. The new game modes, like there's stuff I had no idea about. So I'm sorry if the video was kind of long, and that's why I mentioned at the beginning I didn't know how long it was going to be, so I made sure to mention at the beginning that if you guys are just here for the schedule, you can pause the video, because I was planning on talking, but I did not expect there to actually be this much information. I saw like the headline, flash of leather, blah blah blah, and I didn't expect there to be this new information, you know, because they had stuff like the if you look at March 7th, March to October, but then they talk about the broadcast crew and franchise mode and presentation and commentary. Like, I didn't expect this much information to be on this small of a schedule. I really did not expect it. So I apologize if the video was long. Hopefully you guys learned some information and built up some excitement like I did. If you guys are excited, like I said, be sure to leave a like here on this video. Subscribe, man. We're going to be going hard. We already are, but we're going to be going even harder in 2019 and for MLB The Show 19. Comment anything down below. I had a lot of questions, but just comment down below answers to the questions, speculations, thoughts, feedback, excitement, anything down in that comment section. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Again, I'm sorry if the video was kind of long. I didn't expect it to be this long at all. I just kind of got carried away and there was just so much information. Peace out.